Hello guys, it's Goran from 78 Midnight House, and today I'm doing five. What am what am I doing? Okay, yeah, I'm doing five um, myths about tarot that you may or may not heard of. So this is mainly for people who don't know about tarot, but also if you know about tarot and just want to have a laugh at the things that people actually do believe. And I know a lot of these are like already heard, and maybe some of them are not, but okay, I'm still going to do it. I'm just having fun. Okay, first one is tarot is consorting with the devil or Lucifer, and this is just okay. The sun, right now, you had to come out now. Bloody fuck, it's going to be bright as hell. Okay, I'm just going to do it. So, consorting with the devil or Lucifer. In my practice, I don't believe that tarot has a specific divinity connected to it, whether that be Lucifer or something else attached to it specifically. I just, in my practice, tarot is a set of 78 energies that mesh and come together in a set of cards that you can read, and it is psychological, spiritual, transpersonal, whatever you want to call it, tool to kind of access those subconscious and conscious information, thoughts, emotions, information that we may or may not be aware of consciously, and just having that presented and known, kind of bringing it into the light. So I don't think by any chance it is consorting with Lucifer. If you really desire it, it can be. You can use it for whatever reason you want, for whatever need you want. So I'm just looking at what time I have left. So yeah, that's no, not consorting with Lucifer. Probably you can. I think you can, maybe. Second point, or the second myth is tarot reader can read your mind. Absolutely not true. Like, I would be glad to, maybe not. No, that's just no. And I know, and in the previous video that I made about having the experience with being called fake, the person was probably expecting me to just read their mind and have like just have all the information they desire, and that's not possible. I'm getting the information I'm given from the cards, from spirit, from the universe, whatever, and I'm sharing that, and that by no means means that I'm reading your mind, and that's, yeah, maybe that's possible for some people, but I don't I don't think a lot of people can do that. Monsters. Something is cracking in the woods nearby, so I'm listening to that. Tarot reading. So this is the third one. Tarot reading is opening up a portal for the dead to come through in our plane. So I don't know if you heard of that, but that's actually another thing. Like, it's similar to the Lucifer thing. It's basically like believing that it's the same thing as an Ouija board or a spirit board, which as well doesn't mean that the spirit board can pull that people through and have them be on our plane, like affect our plane. Same with tarot reading. If you do use a deck to kind of communicate, bloody hell, leave me alone. Flies are all around the place. So if you do like use a deck of cards to specifically use as a way to communicate and kind of use it to bring the messages through from the other side, from the dead, if you want to use it for that, that's definitely something you can do, but I don't think by doing so you're bringing anything through, because that would actually require you to be willing and having the thought, like, I'm opening a portal up by shuffling the deck and opening a few cards up. That's not the case. So number 4, every tarot reader is a psychic. Absolutely not. You have psychic tarot readers, you have mediums who are also tarot readers, you have mediums who are psychics who are tarot readers, and there's all kinds of blends and flavors of readers out there, but that by no means entails that every tarot reader is a psychic, or that every psychic is a tarot reader. It is just how things are, and you may put it in the way that every person has the possibility to become a psychic on some level, but still, it doesn't mean that every reader is a psychic, because psychic, what I perceive as a psychic, is a person who uses their psychic abilities, so clairvoyance, clairaudience, and all the other clairs to kind of get the information through feeling, empathy, things like that, which I know empaths are another category as well, but like just in general spectrum, looking at that, it all has its own place, its own time and space, and it isn't the same thing. It may have similar or the same results, but it definitely isn't the same thing. And the final and 5th tarot myth that I compiled was that tarot is an exact science. Every tarot reader who is watching this is going to be like, no, hell no. Tarot is absolutely not an exact science. You have the system, yes. You have the 78 cards for the most part, if you're following like the one of the 2 traditional branches of tarot, Rider-Waite-Smith or the Crowley, and you have the traditional 78 meanings for the deck. But that is not the limit of the deck. Deck has endless possibilities of meanings and different flavors of energies that it can bring through. And with all the different decks, with thousands and thousands of decks on the market and every day that are published and created, it is impossible to say that it is an exact science. You have, for example, like the 78 pages in a book, you will learn that, and you will know how to read every single deck, you will know every single card, and you will be able to give the most amazing readings. You may do that if you desire, but that doesn't mean that one book with those 78 pages, each for one card, will give you the ultimate knowledge. By no means. And as well as reading styles, it is not a single style that you have in this community. There is self development oriented readings, love readings, psychology oriented readings, spiritual or psychic, kind of a mix of a tarot and psychic abilities type readings, all these different things you can find out there, and it's not a single being in that sense. It's not an exact thing. It's not like you can look at one thing within the tarot and say, I know everything now. It's how you personally add to that original. If you take a traditional approach to the deck and you learn the traditional meanings, that by no means means that you have everything you could ever possibly get from a deck. The learning and experiencing of a deck can be lifetime in making. It can be an endless process of learning and growing and evolving if you decide to take that approach. So yeah, that's that's kind of the fifth one got away from me, kind of rambly. I'm kind of squinting because there is sun. Yeah, so that's it for this video. Wishing you all very happy rest of the day. Enjoy your week. Hope you're having fun. Hope it's not too hot wherever you are in the world. Much love, many blessings, and see you in the next video. Bye guys.